Good day, I'm Jenna Salvador from VSN 4YB-25. Today, I'll talk about my family disaster preparedness plan. So, what is it all about? So, disasters are among the most formidable forces that challenges humanity. They strike suddenly, without warning, and leave devastation in their wake. Whether it be a raging typhoon, unrelenting earthquake, a sweeping wildfire, or a massive flood. So, these calamities have the power to change lives in an instant. But while we may not be able to prevent disasters, we have the power to prepare for them. So preparedness is not just a precaution, it is a responsibility. It is the difference between safety and vulnerability, between survival and strategy. So at the end of the heart of preparedness lies a structure and a well-thought family disaster preparedness plan. So it is a blueprint that ensures that every member of a household knows exactly what to do before, during, and after a crisis. Earthquake Disaster Preparedness Plan. So the first one is family meeting. So it is a home mitigation and preparedness plan. So in this plan, I have to schedule a family meeting to discuss the earthquake preparedness plan. This is to ensure that all my family members understand the potential risks and the importance of being prepared. So I have to identify the specific areas in my home that are most likely to be affected by earthquake.
Earthquake sa Myanmar, muling nabuhay. Ang usapin kung handa nga ba ang Pilipinas sa The Big One.
Ate, nabalita mo about sa The big one? Sabi, aabot dito ng 50,000 yung deto dito eh.
Oo nga, no? Hindi talaga natin alam kung kailan tatama yung earthquake na yan.
Oo nga,
Dapat
ate.
maghanda tayo.
Kaya dapat gumawa tayo ng family disaster preparedness plan talaga para makapaghanda tayo.
Tama.
So the second one is family member task or role. So in this case, I have to assign a specific roles to each of my family member.
Pero ate, dun sa family disaster preparedness plan, kailangan natin mag-assign ng role talaga eh, para alam natin gagawin natin kapag, nag-strike na yung disaster. So, ikaw ate, parang naisip ko, pwede ka sa sa emergency coordinator. Tapos ako, first aider, kasi nga, nakakuha rin ng lisensya. Tapos, pwede rin ako sa communication lead. Si Pia naman, pwede siya maging pet caretaker. Kuha niya sila Oreo. Tapos si Kivik naman, pwede siyang transportation coordinator. Para, alam mo yun, malaman natin kung safe ba yung dadaanan natin since marunong dito si Kuya Janvic sa mga ganun.
Tama. Dapat.
So the third one is locations to meet. So it is designated into a 2 meeting places. So the first one is primary meeting place. It is after shaking stops. And the secondary meeting place is if the primary meeting place is unsafe.
At alam mo, naisip ko, kapag may earthquake, kailangan talaga natin ng mga exit points. Ang naisip ko, yung primary meeting place natin is yung labas ng bahay. Tapos, yung secondary natin, doon mismo sa Maria Homes Court, para if ever na unsafe dito, meron tayong meeting place isa pa, diba?
So the fourth one is exit map. So I created a clear exit map showing how my family members can safely exit the home. I also highlighted the potential exit points and paths to the designated meeting places. I also included the alternative routes in case of the blocked primary exits.
Alam mo tayo, naisip ko, maliban sa mga exit maps, kailangan din natin gumawa ng baka primary and secondary routes dito sa bahay para in case na nag-strike yung earthquake, is natin saan tayo lalabas. Kunyari, yung mga primary, dito yung lalabas. Tapos pag secondary naman, if ever naman na yung primary exit natin is naka-block. So, natin saan tayo dadaan. Kunyari, mga window, ganun. Diba?
Tama.
Now, let's go to the second one, which is prepare. First one, we have this disaster supply kit, which is the go bag. So, go bag is really necessary. In this scenario, it is only optional. But in real life scenario or actual disaster, go bag it is really necessary. This could be save our 3 days. So, we have to have go bag in our home. Second one is safe place in my home. So, safe spots in every room is under sturdy tables. So, we have to do this under tables when earthquake strikes. And safe place in my entire home is the living room. So So the third one is evacuation route and exit map. So I planned and I practiced an evacuation route from my home to the designated meeting places, and I made sure that the road is clear of obstacles and it is really accessible. The third one is how to shut off the utilities. So I have to teach my family members how to safely shut off the gas, water, and electricity to prevent causing more danger. So for gas, I have to locate the shut-off valve, and usually it is near the gas meter, and I have to turn it clockwise to shut it off.
Pag papatayin, hintay mo wala. Oh, wala, patay na.
Paano yung pag-off tayo? Clockwise.
Pa-right.
Okay.
For electricity, I have to locate the main circuit breaker, and I have to shut it off or switch it off. For the water, I have to identify the main shut-off valve, and I have to practice turning it off. For the fifth one is home inventory. For our home inventory, our important documents will secure a place inside our home, and it could also be kept online as an alternative backup storage. The sixth one is how to use a fire extinguisher or alternative plan if there is no fire extinguisher available. So we have to familiarize all the family members about the pass. So pass technique is used for fire extinguisher. P is for pull the pin, A is for aim at low base of the fire, S squeeze the handle, and S sweep side to side. So if a fire extinguisher is unavailable, we have to establish an alternative plan, so such as wet towels to smother the small fires, or we have to evacuate to a safe location. The seventh one is emergency contacts. So I have to compile a list of important contacts, including my family members, neighbors, local emergency services, and hospitals. So the third one is practice your plan. So we have a drill titled Shake, Cover, and Hold On. So I will conduct a drill simulating an earthquake scenario, and then my family members will practice reacting to shaking, moving to the safe spots, and then assembling at the designated meeting places. So the second one is plan of drills and intervals. So I will schedule irregular drills. It is ideally biannually. So the first drill, I will announce it as a surprise to simulate real conditions. So the follow-up drills, I will do it after the first drill. It is a solicit feedback and to make sure that the adjustments to the plan is needed. For example, I will designate roles during different drills to ensure that everyone in my family members is familiar with the responsibilities and various scenarios, especially during an earthquake.
Lindon! Lindon! Lindon!
So, in conclusions, by preparing ahead of time for an earthquake through a structured family meeting, planning, and practicing regularly, families can significantly enhance their readiness for these natural disasters. This will also ensure that all family members feel empowered. So that's all for my family disaster preparedness plan. Thank you.